Going on to you, Sagittarius. So you have the Star card. You, Sagittarius, also have the Chariot. And then you also have the Three of Ariel. So let me see. Let me see. Okay. So it seems to me as if you, Sagittarius, are approaching a situation very precautiously or cautiously. Says the Star card and the Chariot. So it's some sort of invitation or offer that you, Sagittarius, may have gotten, or you may started to like somebody, right? Maybe they didn't maybe they haven't necessarily came to you with it first, but maybe you, Sagittarius, may have liked someone, right? Or vice versa. But a lot of you, Sagittarius, have the mentality that you may need to approach a situation precautiously, right? Be very careful about how you actually approach this situation, because you, Sagittarius, may want to get to know them. The reason why I'm saying that is because of the Three of Pentacles. You actually like them for real. But the situation with them is you just want to make sure that the two of you happen to be on the same page if you were to try something or try something more. So you, Sagittarius, just want to make sure that the two of you actually see things eye to eye. The Queen of Ariel and the King of Gabriel represents you don't necessarily know if this person likes you or not, or has. You don't really have a good perception or a good understanding of if this person likes you or not, because there's a sense of what I'm picking up is that with you, Sagittarius, there's a sense of this person. You don't know if they're actually you don't know if they like you just as a friend, where they just want to keep you as a friend and everything like that. Because there's a sense of Queen of Ariel and the King of Gabriel, right? Sometimes you think that this person could be into you. And then other times, the way that they treat you, it's like, would they treat a person that they like romantically like this? And then now you, Sagittarius, feel a certain kind of way about that, because it's like, nah, if they liked you, they wouldn't be treating you like this. But then other times, it's almost romantic. The things that they say is almost like, oh, okay, you actually like them and you remember why you like them in the first place. Then you have the Seven of Michael and the Nine of Raphael. Now, here's what's stupid about it, because this is what I'm also getting. The stupid part. You, Sagittarius, may have known this person for a while now, is what I'm starting to realize. And that the two of you may have actually been back and forth with each other on and off for a little while, for a few months, if not a couple of years, on and off. And you, Sagittarius, is like, you feel like you're in limbo. You're stuck in a phase with this person. And the truth is that you are. See, okay, because I'm picking it up more. Here's what's going on, right? The Star card, the Chariot, and the Three of Ariel, right, speaks to how it is that you, Sagittarius, want to approach this situation very precautiously, because you want to make sure that you're not really scaring this person off, and this connection between you and this person actually continues. They don't discontinue the connection that the two of you have. Here's the situation though. The Queen of Ariel and the King of Gabriel, like I just talked about, speaks to how if you, Sagittarius, don't know where it is that you stand with this person, I'm here to let you know the Seven of Michaels, the Nine of Raphael, they're jerking your chain. They're jerking you around. They're playing mind games with you. And I'll tell you why. Because the Seven of Michael and the Nine of Raphael speaks to how you, Sagittarius, thought that you were getting close to them recently. And they basically created boundaries. You know, now they started acting weird. Now all of a sudden it's like they really don't want to hang out with you because they don't want to take this too fast. They don't want to turn this into something, you know, it's whatever it is, it's just an excuse. And you, Sagittarius, see it as an excuse because it is. But you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Well, the Nine of Raphael and the Knight of Gabriel, they're playing mind games with you because they're unable to get it together. They treat you like trash in that sense. They're not ready to be in a relationship with you, Sagittarius. They're not ready. They could be ready to be in a relationship with somebody else, but they're not ready to be in a relationship with you, Sagittarius. Why? Because they know what it would mean, and they're not really ready for that. They would have to knock it off with the game plan. They would have to actually be serious, be transparent. They would have to actually be honest, look at themselves, change some things about themselves. They're not ready, nor do they want to do that. They're not ready to do that because they don't want to do it. And see, the way that they think about you, Sagittarius, is y'all Sagittarius or look too good. Y'all look fly or whatever. Y'all look good, right? A lot of you are attractive. You got a body on you. Why is it buy the cow when I can get the milk for free? To them, they're already looking at it like they're getting an aspect of you. They're already getting a piece of you anyway. So they're happy with a piece of you instead of getting all of you, and then they feel like now that they have all of you, they also have to deal with the responsibility, you know, the drawbacks, the detriment of being with you. It's all upside for them and none of the downsides. Because they see the relationship and where it is now like a zone of happiness, right? A zone of happiness. They're where they want to be. And then now the Nine of Gabriel and the Ten of Gabriel speaks to how, so the situation for you is that if you, Sagittarius, are going through something like this with somebody, the Nine of Gabriel represents you have to set the record straight by erasing whatever kind of interaction you have with them. The two of you have to essentially, what I'm trying to say is you have to start fresh. You can't be with this person. You can't be with them. Because this person, like I said before, they're too dysfunctional. So no matter how much you strive to be better, it's never going to be an instance in which they actually do right because they're not choosing to do right. And see, the Ten of Gabriel right here represents, so you have to, not only do you have to cut things loose between yourself and them, but you also have to be content. This is your closure. If you've been dealing with somebody on and off for who knows when, and you feel like you don't know what's going on with you and them, right? Because it's always touch and go, start and stop, red light, green light, right? No yellow light, red light, green light, right? There's your answer. They can't be with you, Sagittarius. They can't be with y'all. They can't be with you, Saggies. You know why? Because, like I said, they're going to find every reason in the book to mess it up. I'm telling you. So let's clarify the 10 of Gabriel. Eight of Pentacles, Emperor, Two of Swords, Temperance, which is Sagittarius, and then the Lovers, which is Gemini. Opposite sign showed up. So it could be a Gemini. It doesn't have to be. The point that I'm trying to make here with that is to clarify the 10 of Gabriel, right? The 8 of Pentacles and the Emperor right here speaks to how you got to find someone new, because they're not going to commit. They're not, y'all two are not going to end up together. No. Two of you are not going to end up together. It's not going to happen. Right? And in a functional way. The best thing that you Sagittarius will have with them is romantic fun, maybe even them talking to you. If they're real messy, they'll go out on dates with y'all. You know, y'all will hang out, stuff like this. And the Emperor right here represents, you just need to look at it like a new beginning, you know. Just look at it like a new beginning, because they're not going to give you square dealing relationship the way that you want them to. Right? And you Sagittarius striving to be square dealings, yeah. They're looking at leverage instead of level. And see, the Two of Swords, the Temperance, and the Lovers, right? Not only that, but if the two of you get into a relationship, y'all are going to clash. The two of you have not been in a relationship before. The two of you potentially has clashed before. You know, and this is another reason too why does I'll say that a lot of you got to come get readings from me. A lot of you got to soak up as much game as you can, because a lot of y'all will be in relationships, not you, but in a general sense. But since I'm talking to you, yes, specifically you Sagittarius will be in relationships where you'll be holding on forever and a day trying to figure out, like, okay, does you and this person have a chance? And a lot of the times, more than likely, probably don't, unfortunately. Probably don't. And the reason why it is that you don't have a chance is because this person is not actually trying to change. So what's happening here is that the two of you clashed over the fact that the two of you had issues before, because you're trying to figure out, well, what are you, the two of you? And guess what? If the two of you were to get yourselves into a relationship, the two of you would clash again over something else. Maybe even the same thing. They would tell you that, yeah, you know, they'll give you a chance and the two of y'all are in a relationship and all that other type of stuff. But then at the same time, it's like they'll still neglect you. They'll still freeze you out. They'll still treat you like whatever. They'll still go hang out with whomever, right? And from what I'm realizing is that a lot of the times people don't even say the words like we're in a relationship. They'll say this thing. And it's like, I don't care about this thing. What are we, goofball? You know, they're all this thing. What do you mean this thing? What is this thing? What is this thing that you are referring to? Say it out loud. Otherwise, there is no thing between the two of us. What is it? Say it out loud, goofy. Before I make the decision for the both of us. And then now, right, what happens? right? You have the lovers. So now you forgive them because you're not going to go hang out with them. But it also speaks to how, that was wrong for me to say. Some of you have moved on and you've forgiven them. Some of you, this represents the perpetual how you'll constantly forgive them and wait on them to be ready, even though you're getting tired of it. And then for some of you, these two cards also shows how you, Sagittarius, it's fresh in your mind. So you will have to take a little bit of time to get over it. Because from what I'm seeing here with this Star card and the Chariot, you wouldn't want to say too much when you were around this person, which would have this person be like, okay, I've made up my mind. We're not going to be in a relationship, nor are we ever. You, Sagittarius, didn't want to squander your chance by saying something wild. But then at the same time, you, Sagittarius, felt very censored because you felt like you got to walk on eggshells around this person. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell. Set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Come through and get a personal reading from me, Sagittarius. The link to that is in the comment section below. It's called a Linktree link. Come through and get a reading from me. Peace.